Hi everybody, this is Sarah from Serenity. In today's video, we look at the August forecast for Gemini natives. This covers sun, moon, and rising sign for Gemini. Today, I'll be using the Doreen Virtue Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards, and I included a link to them in the description box below, along with the timestamp so that you can move directly to the most important questions for you. And these are the questions we're asking for the August 2020 reading. What are you bringing into August? What's your biggest challenge? What tools do you have at your disposal to use? What does your general health forecast look like? Your love forecast? And if you stay on the path you're on currently, how will things be at the end of August 2020? I have to tell you that this is my take on the astrology and these cards. And because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. And that's okay. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by. And I do hope you find what you're looking for. Okay, Gemini, let's dive in. Let me shuffle really quickly. What are you bringing into August? In other words, what's been happening in July? What was the big force that you're going to bring forward? Breaking free. Okay, your summer has really been a roller coaster ride. The eclipse really hit you hard, and it shone a light on things that maybe you would have liked to have kept hidden. And because of that, there's been a very emotional overtone to everything you've done, and people are looking at you very differently now. But that's okay. These old patterns, these self-sabotaging habits that you have come to the light. And they were highlighted so that you could do something about them. It doesn't feel very fun, I know, but it's something that needed to happen. This new energies coming in is helping you break free from these old patterns that were weighing you down. So you're going to continue to deal with them in August, but you already knew that. This is not something that's just going to magically go away. You're going to have to do a lot of work and a lot of healing to get past this. But you know what? You're up to it. You can do it. And this is one of the best things you can do for yourself and for your family. These self-defeating and self-sabotaging patterns and habits have to stop, and you know this. That's not your biggest challenge, though. What is your biggest challenge? Okay, let me shuffle really quickly. Kick up your heels. So the way that I read this card placed here as a challenge following breaking free is I read this card as self-indulgence. Your biggest challenge will be to continue to get that other part of your life back in order. For too long, you've been ruled by negative habits, and it's time to take control of your life. And it's time to stop indulging in excuses and pretending it's not happening and generally just looking the other way. It's time to take control. Stop kicking your heels up and stop just thinking about yourself. Think about your family. Think about the people that these habits have impacted. You have too much life to live to continue on this way, and you know it, and you're actually probably relieved that it's being addressed. It's not the best time, of course, but there really isn't a good time to deal with this kind of darkness. It's time to stop indulging in things that aren't in your best interest, and it's time to move forward, so that's going to be a challenge. But once again, not a surprise. Okay. So let's see your biggest tool or asset, the thing that's going to help you the most as you work through this. Oh, nice, romantic partner. Right. Your biggest asset is the person sitting there beside you. Yeah, they care about you and they're ready to help and assist you. And let's face it, they're already invested in you. They're invested in your health and your welfare, and they want you to get better. They want to make the relationship work, because if they didn't, they wouldn't still be there, right? So it's time to clear the air and really discuss the matter and allow them to be a part of the solution for you. But remember, for that to happen, you need to be honest with them. You need to ask them for help. You need to have an honest dialogue with them about the problem. And you need to listen to their opinion. So while this may make you rather uncomfortable, know that it's a necessary step in healing and moving forward and in strengthening your relationship. Gemini, you know thousands of people, you talk to 1,000 people a day, but when it comes to being serious, there's very few people that you talk to on those deeper levels. And it's time that you included your romantic partner on that list and that you got really honest with them, because you're building a future. It's time. It's time to be honest. And by doing this, you can open up new avenues of communication. You can talk about the future, yes, but you can also get advice. You can share dreams. You can look at things in a whole other light by just talking about them and discussing them openly. So definitely your biggest asset or your biggest tool is the fact that you do have someone that cares about you and loves you. Ask them for assistance. Ask them for the emotional support that you need. So this brings us to your overall health forecast. I don't like to do general things like this, like love or health or wealth, in a big reading like this, because there are thousands and thousands of Geminis out there and everyone's at a different stage of their life. So, it's all over the place. So this is going to be just really general, what you can expect health-wise in the month of August. Financial flow. Okay, you might think this is a misplaced card, but it isn't. Let's be honest here. How much of your time is spent thinking and worrying about money or finances? Quite a bit. And that, honestly, is most people right now. We're in the middle of a pandemic. We're in the middle of a recession. We're in the middle of a worldwide crisis. So, of course, you're going to be stressed out over money. But stress isn't good for you. And you're probably already experiencing those tension or stress headaches. You're probably already noticing that you're more irritable, and you're also feeling a lot tireder than normal. Those are big signs of overwhelm and stress happening in your life. Now, obviously, if you think something is wrong, don't wait, go see your GP. But overall, I think the biggest thing happening for you is the overwhelm of stress in August. It's time to release the stress and worry about the finances and about the money situation, and know that it will be resolved. And it will be resolved quickly if it's not already resolved by the time you watch this. Stress can really be detrimental in so many different ways to you, Gemini. And you know this. You know that when you get stressed out, when you get overwhelmed, that things just start falling apart. You stop eating right, you start, just grabbing fast food, and you stop exercising. So it's really important that you stay on track with that in August, and that you don't let stress overwhelm you. Okay, so all in all, that was pretty good. Just watch your stress and don't worry about money. It's going to resolve itself really quickly. So that moves us to your romantic forecast. And again, I don't really like doing these broad, general types of readings, but that's what this is going to be, just really generalized, all right? So let's pick a card. Positive expectations. Okay. So basically, keep your hopes up and don't get disillusioned, because how the hell can it work out if you don't believe in it? You've got to commit to it, and you've got to believe in it. Love isn't easy under the best of circumstances, let's be honest. But now with everything else going on, it is more difficult than ever. All the uncertainty in the world, all the social upheaval, and the worry with finances, the pandemic, the list goes on. And we've got some natural disasters. We've got all kinds of things happening. It's time, though, for you to tell the universe you're ready. You're ready for things to start working out. You're ready for that romantic partner to move up maybe to the next level, and you're ready to commit. And I know you might be feeling discouraged because you've been doing your best, but you aren't seeing any immediate results. But the trick is to keep moving forward and to hold a positive picture of what you want to happen in your mind. Focus on it. Focus on the outcome that you want, and don't let fear get in the way. And that brings us to the last card, the outcome. If you stay on the path that you're on now, if you continue to work through these obstacles and challenges, if you take better care of yourself and stop stressing over money, where will you be at the end of August? Oh, nice, parenting and children. So family is extremely important to you. And if you want peace in your family, you're going to have to discuss what's happening and not allow hurt feelings to fester, even if it means being in an uncomfortable situation. You're going to have to talk it out. But once you do, it looks like everything is pretty much going to resolve itself. Because if you commit to doing what you're doing now, you soon will be adding a new member to your family. Things are moving forward very rapidly. We're still in the midst of this transformation, but I really feel, like I say, we're on the last third of it. And by this time next month, your life could look very different, a lot happier as well. I want to stress that. It's going to look different, but it's also going to look a lot more positive. Keep doing the heavy lifting, keep doing the work. And I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear. You wanted to hear that it was just going to magically resolve itself in August. Yeah, no, it's not. But that's okay, because you're up to the challenge. If you commit fully, then you can get through this and end up with a better relationship than when you started this year. So definitely, it's up to you. I hope you found this little mini reading helpful. If you did, please like it and subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified of all the new videos about to drop. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching and being a part of the Serenity family. Stay tuned for the next video. Reiki blessings!